stabilized. Intaro Atun.
Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Today, gonna be another 2v2v2v2 sent in by Beyonce here on Big Game Hunter. Should be a very fun game. I'm experimenting with the game sound balance against my voice, so if you have any feedback for me, let me know in the comments. Alright, so we're gonna have to figure out the 2v2v2 teams here. 2v2v2v2 teams here on our own, but we can do it. So top left, it is a blue Zerg, it is Jimrat 2023. Pink Protoss, Tiam next door. We've got a tan Zerg player here, Babyfire. We've got Suzanne, a yellow Protoss, a dark blue Protoss named, but an unfortunate name. We're gonna call him Mr. Grape. And on the south side, we've got LQ, a Zerg player who is white, a red Zerg named Mr. Beyonce, and we've got Unlimited Power, a Protoss player who is dark gray. On the left side, rounding it out, Beyonce says, I will 9-pool. Buy you some time. Okay, so it's red and blue on the same team here today. Do you want me to make any goons? Says the blue Protoss. Sounds good. Suzanne says, why did you ally him when you're with me? LQ. So apparently LQ and Suzanne are supposed to be on a team. Yellow and white. So yellow and white are here. Red and blue are here. Ooh, we're separated from our teammates so far. We know that Tiam isn't on Red's team. Well, because we know what Red's team is. So that's fine. LQ's like, ally me. So the thing about this is the reason we can't get teams is because you have to manually ally when the game comes in. So some people are having a hard time with this, right? Beyonce has some words to say about allying Suzanne. Fine, says Suzanne. I'll just play alone. It's cool. I'm a Protoss player. I'm going to open up 2 gate. I'm going to try to maybe kill LQ, who's supposed to be allying me, in revenge. Yeah, pool finishing for LQ here. Who's your ally supposed to be so I know who to ban? It's yellow and white. Yellow won't ally. No, I thought it was white that won't ally Unlimited Power. God, there are crazy stories all over the place here. I allied him, says Suzanne, but he didn't ally me. Yeah. He allied Babyfire instead. Oh, so apparently LQ and Babyfire have allied themselves. Who else is Babyfire allied with? Gotta figure it out, apparently. Alright. Alright. What are we doing? A macro hatch? Nice. It's big game hunters, right? So you have a gajillion gas on these Vespene geysers, a bajillion minerals on these mineral patches. Zerg players don't even really have to expand at all. They can open up one base into mutas or lurkers or whatever they want, because they got the 2 gas right inside their home base. So, okay, it looks like Jimrat is actually allied with Tiam. Ooh, that's nice. They're right next door to each other. Okay, cool. So that, this top left corner is a team. That's excellent for them. That is such good news. Meanwhile, Babyfire is fighting against Beyonce. It looks like they don't really want to engage with each other here. Also, Tiam is kind of cannon rushing this attempt of Beyonce to get a second base, which is fantastic. So, yeah, we know Babyfire and Beyonce are not on the same team, and that got cleaned up pretty nicely by Beyonce. Had to use some drones to do it, and his worker count sucks. He's got 5 drones left. The early pool has really killed his economy. He can't take the second base. Not that it really matters again. He's got so much income over here. It's not even a big deal. Suzanne still fighting on his or her own here. It's all good. Babyfire's APM is, what's 82? Okay. 300 for Suzanne, about 304 here for Grape. We've got 200 for Beyonce. And taking a second base here is Unlimited Power. Unlimited Power! It's a quote from Disney's Aladdin, the animated version, not the live-action one. Maybe it's in the live-action one. I didn't see it. Love the macro hatches here from Babyfire with the Hydralisk Den popping 2. Unlimited Power. We know that Beyonce is not on a team with LQ because obviously Beyonce and Grape are on the same team. These Lings are really trying to take down this Extractor, but yeah, it's not really going that well for them. Yeah, the reason the music and stuff is so loud is because I've had a few comments recently from people who are like, I'm used to watching StarCraft where that's the case, where the game sounds and the music is so loud you can kind of barely hear the commentator. So we're experimenting here. We'll see how this is received, and if it's like, you know, most people are like, knock it off, just go back to what the volume level was before, then I can do that. It's just, look, there's not a lot of room for sound here, right? It's not a lot. Boop, 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 boop. It's like quieter, louder, quieter, louder. It's like there's not a lot of increment here, unfortunately, between the two spaces that I use. Super annoying stuff. Anyway, Beyonce is trying to get back up to worker count here at 11. LQ's at 8. I mean, Protoss are killing it. 26, 20, 21, 22. Workers just murdering. No Terran representation in this game at all. It is all Protoss and Zerg. So, unfortunately, we don't have a Terran here today for you, but maybe if you're a Terran fan, you clicked on this because you're going to watch Protoss and Zerg bases get destroyed and armies get wiped out, and that makes you happy because you're a Terran, right? Beyonce's like, oh, free pylon, what up? I like the pinging. Oh no, the pylon is dead. Yes, it is. Jim Rat tried to come out and fight here and will win this battle. Beyonce, there you go, very intelligently getting on out. Man, the sound of buildings warping in is pretty loud too, honestly. This probe is stuck back here forever. How did this probe get back here? Did it glitch through? Oh, that's so evil. If you throw cannons in a position that can't be accessed normally over ground, you're an evil person. Loving the mind control from Suzanne. Suzanne says, if I'm fighting alone, then I definitely will need a 400 supply army. So tell you what, let's do that. Mr. Grape is over here trying to attack across the river on those cannons. Really doesn't want to do that, but it looks like LQ might just die. Allying with Baby Fire instead of Suzanne appears to be a death sentence. Supply block on LQ? No. Okay, 3 Sunkens here. Okay, little Zealot support helping. That's for sure. Muta's popping out, but that's enough Dragoons to handle a couple Mutas. Sunken down. Oh my gosh, more Sunkens are even here. This might be even tough to break for these Dragoons. They can snipe the Spire. There we go. Nice target firing on the Spire there. We've got a Zealot trying to take down the spawning pool by himself. He's not great at it, but whatever. So Spire down. I mean, I don't know. LQ has about 200 minerals. Just a couple larvae here. This Muta's going to fly across and, oh. Actually, kill some workers here for Beyonce, down to a 12 drones. Really just trying to get the economy up here for Beyonce today. Struggling immensely, but, oh yeah. Why don't we fight against 8 Dragoons? You dumb Muta. Is LQ going to get supply blocked by this? Yes. But then drones are going to die, unsupply blocking him. That's nice. Jim Rat is covering these cannons coming up from Diom. Good teamwork. So the teams that are working together so far seem to be Beyonce and Grape and Jim Rat and Diom. Everybody else seems to kind of walled off doing their own thing here, which, you know, LQ taps. So yeah, that might just be something that is necessitated by the fact that, well, Suzanne's ally didn't ally with him. And Baby Fire was really separated for the person that he allied with. And same thing for our guy Unlimited Power. I guess Unlimited Power was supposed to be allied with Baby Fire? I guess that's my theory. Alright, so LQ first casualty here at 8 minutes into this game. Alright. Alright. Got Burrow on the way from Jim Rat, getting some queens out. Got some Mutas popped out here too. That's very neat stuff. I mean, again, not that you really need this base if you're Beyonce, but wiping these cannons out would be a nice thing to do. 28 workers for Beyonce. Unlimited Power 51. This feels like carriers. Yeah, okay. I was going to say, if you don't have much of an army at the 9-minute mark as a Protoss, it's probably because you're going carriers. And yes, 4 gate. Got the 3 gas rolling. You can support about 3 gate carrier. 4 gate is a little bit too much in my experience doing this, but whatever. I'm not going to worry about it. It's big game hunters after all. And yeah, look at these. Look at these guys getting Dark Argus Talisman here too. Grape over here, no upgrades on the Dragoons, but do pretty well against cannons nevertheless. Got the second base. Beyonce's like, can you just kill this stuff so I could take a second base? That'd be cool. I mean, I got a second base down here building on LQ's corpse, but I'd also like... trying to individually target down cannons. I guess that's maybe a little faster than taking down that pylon based on its placement, so it worked. Couple Dragoons died, nothing too terrible though, right? But yeah, man. Our guy Suzanne over here is just casually continuing to make nothing but Dark Archons. Well, this isn't weird and crazy at all. What the heck is going on with this? Hey, unlimited power, says Grape. Probably going carriers. Good read, man. I read it too, but also I have full vision, so that's nice. Another Queen's Nest from Beyonce. Probably not for Queens, though. Probably for a hive. Maybe some Devourers in production to deal with the enemy carriers and whatnot. So, Queen's Nest, probably the same thing here for Jim Rat, honestly. Alright. Hydra's busting in. The burrowed Lings trying to take these Hydras by surprise. Lings do trade pretty well versus Hydras, especially with the armor upgrade. Same armor upgrade for the Hydras, though. Yeah, this is not a bust. There are Mutas, Lings, and Cannons here. Pure Hydra's gonna have a hard time with that, and they did. Obviously. So, Jim Rat taking a second base here. Oh, I didn't notice that Tyam took the second base over here. Okay, whatever. It's fine. They're, you know, they're team. They're a team. Let's go. Second base of Suzanne's in trouble, except that every one of these Hydras can be mind controlled. Except they can't leave their base because they're too fat. So, like, yeah, Corsair scouts in, sees the carriers. They're kind of hiding over here. Arbiter Tribunal from Mr. Grape. I will défense, says Beyonce in French. Except it's not in French because he said I instead of je. Je suis la défense. La défense? I don't know. I don't know genders in French all that well. Arbitrary garbage was what that is. English has a lot of that too, though, so hey, whatever. This might be an accidental engagement here between Babyfire and Mr. Grape. Carriers. I think they attacked their own pylon. Oh, no, they killed something. Maybe a Corsair died over there. One of Dark Blue Protosses. Yeah, this is kind of an accidental engagement. Nobody really wants to get in there. Ah, no! Second base of Babyfire gets wiggity wiped out. Without a doubt. No way you're saving that hatch. Sorry, no. And then you pull back to the cannons and the mutas, and the combination thereof is really tough for it to be broken by these Hydras. Further upgrades would be nice to have, but the evolution chamber is totally quiet. Bit of a problem if you ask me. Alright, so everything just kind of massing up, right? 90 supply, 118 supply, 122 supply, 137 for unlimited power. Got +1 air attack. Further upgrades seem to be concentrated in... Wait, where is this? Wait, why is he getting ground weapons? And ground armor? I guess maybe for the Reavers? Weird idea. That is the dark... that's the dark blue, maybe. Oh, no, it's down here. I'm stupid. Reaver capacity. Right. So Reaver capacity, you can research no further upgrades for those carriers, though, which would be super nice. Super duper nice. Yeah, I'm kind of curious to see who's going to die next. Suzanne might, just for the sheer silliness of going Mass Dark Archon. Not gonna lie to ya. Disruption Web getting researched by Tyam. Love some of that. With all the cannons that are being made in this game, with the sheer number of Protoss, Disruption Web is a super, super useful tool. Ensnare's on the way from Beyonce. Yeah, every time anybody tries to poke out, they just don't have a good experience. Mr. Grape is taking the center here because why not? It just keeps income from going into the hands of your enemies. Greater Spire coming in from Babyfire. Perhaps recognizing that carriers are going to be a problem sooner rather than later. I mean, there's already 10 out for unlimited power. Still just not interested. I mean, air weapons is coming in, but man, he just started that thing. Just a little bit late on his upgrades for sure. Little storm attack from across the river here. Really annoying stuff. Oh, wait. Is Babyfire hanging out with unlimited power now? Okay, so we do have an alliance. I figured they were just kind of on their own, but unlimited power and Babyfire are a team. Because that Overlord wasn't getting killed by those cannons. Fair enough. Fair enough indeed. What's going on in Falcon's life? I went and saw the Barbie movie with my sister. Today. I'm casting this on July 22nd. I haven't laughed that hard in a movie in a long time. I honestly thought it was very funny. Very intelligent. Writing that was funny and intelligent at the same time a lot, which I really appreciate. Very meta, very self-referential, kind of winking at the concept of Barbie itself a lot. Just very much more funny than I expected it to be. So here come, the carriers have just kind of wandered in here from unlimited power. And then they get stasis by Grape's Arbiter, shutting that down temporarily at least. Trying to buy some time for, I don't know, some Devourers to get out. That'd be nice. And then a carrier Muta army here from Tiamon Jimrat are attacking, and they take down that second hatchery of our guy Babyfire again. But Dark Swarm is up, which means the Lings are going to have a wonderful time. If they can get in there. Consuming drones to throw up Dark Swarm. It's a bit of a desperate situation. I will say... Scourge! The enemy of carriers for all time. Pretty decent carrier micro getting out of there. We'll say the Barbie movie kind of leaned into a men versus women argument more than I wanted them to. I figured eventually the final messaging of the movie would be like, we're all in this together, right? We're all humans. We're all in the same bucket. We're all on the same earth. We all have a lot of the same problems. Let's fix them together. Let's help each other with them. But the movie was very much like, no, men and women are different and must, you know, one must be in power over the other. And I don't agree with that. I don't think that's how it should work at all. I think there should be true equality in the world, but I don't know. I guess for a lot of people, it's about their group having power over the rest of the groups. And I'm not a fan of it. All right, enough Falcon's musing about the politics of the Barbie movie. Good Dark Swarm again. Carrier's not really be attacked by much, but a couple Hydras. Oh, Carrier did just go down, though. Carrier group, not super healthy. Another one goes down. Another one bites the dust. Little Dark Swarm. Yeah, Dark Swarm Hydra. Ah! Oh no, they ran out of the Dark Swarm. Yeah, this is not looking good for Babyfire. 85 supply versus the combined power of 138 and 167 for Jimrat and Tiam. Oh boy. Oh, attacking into the Reaver cannon defense here of our carrier guy, unlimited power. The carriers should probably get over here and try to assist. Your Dark Swarm, the Reavers do not care about it. I'm sorry. Ooh, storming the Reavers, though. Pretty effective countermeasure against them, always. Little ensnare. Actually doesn't reduce the attack speed of Reavers because their attack speed is already so low. Yeah, these Reavers are going to die. The storm attacks have been really useful, but it's about time for the carriers to show up and have more interceptors built, so that's nice. Meanwhile, like I said about our guy Babyfire, Babyfire is basically dead. Good teamwork here of Beyonce and Grape. You have to watch out for any splash damage you're throwing down because it will hurt your teammate here. And Baby Fire taps. Yep, so Baby Fire is gone. Too much a 2v1 in this, and I don't blame him for it either. Beyonce's like, let's get in here and take down Unlimited Power. This might turn into a 2v2 here soon. Jimrat and Tyom versus Beyonce and Grape. Because, oh, I guess Suzanne's around. I keep forgetting about Suzanne, because Suzanne's just kind of turtling. Getting up a ginormous bank. Really should have more Stargates if you're just going to have a ginormous bank. Just so you can remax more quickly when the time comes, because the time is probably coming. I'm going to toss that out there. Man, these Reavers are doing their best, but there's only 2 of them. The cannons aren't going to help very much. Nice and snare on those carriers, and the Plague catches them too. The Plague, ooh. Getting some serious work done, but I think we're seeing the final minutes here of Unlimited Power. Dark Swarm Hydra really should be able to handle most of this. Dark Swarm Dragoon is even better. Oh, and stasising the Reavers? Oh boy. Get in there, target fire down whatever carrier isn't stasis. They've all been plagued, it looks like. What upgrades are here? 3 attack on the Dragoons, 2 attack on the Hydras. Not too bad, I do say so myself. Plague on the cannons. We love seeing Plague on buildings, especially Protoss buildings. They just immediately catch on fire. But yeah, our guy Unlimited Power. His carriers are coming out of stasis. But there's more Hydra Dark Swarm than you can be happy about, Mr. Unlimited Power. This is some good spell casting out of both players. The Storm and the Dark Swarm working together to take down this carrier army, slowly whittling it down thanks to the power of stasis and how slow it does. How slow it makes these battles happen. Suzanne throws down a something. I don't know what Suzanne has thoughts about, because Suzanne's just been turtling for the last, like, the entire game. Yeah, enemy arbiters going down. A little bit of some friendly fire. Plague, making that league even squishier than he normally would be in this situation. Oh, carriers and Reavers came out of stasis, though. Take down the Reaver. It's your true enemy. Got him. Got the true Reaver. Dragoon's just kind of A-moved over here, right? Not target firing anything at all. But hey, we'll attack the bodies of these carriers. Oh gosh, another carrier died. Unlimited Power down at 60 supply. 62 supply. Oh, the store is so effective, it's not even fair. And second storm, and a plague, and a storm at the same time. And that's it. Whoa! Tyom! Tyom has sent his carrier fleet down to attack Beyonce. Supply blocking Beyonce, perhaps? No, but a stasis is going to catch some of these carriers, about half of them. But we've already established that Beyonce knows how to handle carriers. Beautiful Dark Swarm Hydra stuff here. Covering his teammates' Dragoons as well. Always impressive. Okay, there's nothing but Defilers in that Dark Swarm, so that's not great. But the Dragoons are coming down to take advantage of the shelter. So that's excellent news. Yeah, I mean, Beyonce's just waiting for a carrier fleet to show up so that they can be all mind-controlled. But, like, at this rate, I don't think there's going to be a carrier army left. Unless our guy, Mr. Grape, wants to start making carriers, which, it's Arbiters mostly here. There's not a fleet beacon in this base at all. Good macro hatches from Beyonce. Bunch of Lings and Mutas and Guardians here. Like, I don't know, go help your teammate. I don't see why you're not assisting. Tyom, Mr. Jimrat. Oh, gosh, that's chaos. Plagued, Acid Spored, and Stasis. What a triple combo that is. Man, the chaos is just real, though, huh? Lings rolling into the Dark Swarm. Lings not inside the Dark Swarm. Only 1-2 upgrades is kind of disappointing for our Zerg player, Jimrat, here, but Lings are amazing. Beyonce just GG'd out? Or offensive GG'd? No, says Beyonce. We got this. We believe in our own power to win. Like, okay, I guess. Hey, look, cannons taking down Guardians, because of course they are. Hey, look, more stasis down here, too. This group of a pair of carriers is trying to wipe out Beyonce's home away from home after killing LQ. Might accomplish something here, I don't know. All of Tyom's carriers got plagued when they came out of the stasis, and there we go again. Weird stuff, man. Weird visuals you don't see a lot in StarCraft. High Templar ready to storm. Ooh, plaguing the enemy Zerg. It's always crazy to see plague on Zerg units because it's so rare. Oh my gosh, the plague storm combo is just disgusting. It is just not even fair for these poor Guardians. I guess fewer of them took plagues than I expected, honestly. Storm them again. Not enough energy for a storm. Oh no. And outside of the Dark Swarm, so dead. Carriers continuing to try to attack Beyonce here, continuing to catch stasises right to the face. This is why we don't see a whole lot of carrier in PvP. Stasis is a big part of that equation. But yeah, so annoying that on this map, carriers just, they can run from Hydras and really find a place to ditch them pretty quickly no matter what direction they go. Jimrat, 134 supply, really could use more gas. Yeah, taking this base, taking these gases for Jimrat would be a great idea, but I'm just not sure Jimrat is a super great player. Oh, DT's wandering into cannon range and immediately die. Carriers out of stasis, decide to group up, take down Beyonce's, well, second hive here, very nicely done. Dragoons here to fight. Again, Dragoons trade against carriers pretty well, too. Beyonce says, let's attack 12. I don't know about that. Not sure about that one. Ooh, Arbiter is being priority target number 1. Yep, see, look, got another stasis down. Hey, we got some scouts. Making scouts against carriers is a smart idea, too. All right, trying to bust up north here with Dark Swarm Lurker. The Lurkers can burrow in and allow the Dragoons to step on top of them so you get extra DPS inside that Dark Swarm, which is nice. Yeah, I mean, this Dark Swarm Lurker, nice plague on those enemy mutas. Yeah, they're not going to trade very well here against these Dragoons at all. Just kind of getting one shot into oblivion. Yeah, this is problematic here for Jimrat. Carriers out of stasis. We've seen these guys get stasis about 800 times today. And I don't think that was the last time we saw them get stasis either. Hey, look, more stasis. Guardians trading pretty poorly against Dragoons with great upgrades. The Guardians have no armor upgrades at all, which really makes it tough. Lings rolling into burrowed Lurkers, which are having a field day with it. 5 kills, 4 kills here. Yeah, these zero army Guardians aren't really exactly what you'll want here. Hey, another stasis on some of the carriers. Scouts, target fire this carrier. You could do it. Did one of them figure it out? No, neither of them did. We're too worried about this. And wiping out the third gas for Jim Rat, which is smart because he's only on 2 gas right now. And it's a ton of gas, but it's only 2 gas, and I don't think it's actually... Is it accurately saturated? Maybe it is. Oh, I guess yeah, they're being hidden a little bit on that trip. Okay. Yeah, man, it is a slow grind. For these carriers, too, dude. Casually killing drones for Beyonce's at 58 workers. These scouts are not attacking the body of the carriers, and therefore they are dying. They would do much better if they would attack the bodies of the carriers and maybe get the speed upgrade, too. Just a thought. The scout speed upgrade is sick. Like, a speed upgrade for anything in StarCraft is not one you ever want to skip, right? Unless you're just not making any of that unit, you never skip speed for anything. You know, which is why we don't see... It's just all this air stuff that the Dark Swarm is absolutely countering perfectly. I mean, I guess there are some Zealots in here, but I think they might be Grape Zealots. Yeah, they're dark blue. Great Plague on the Guardians. Lings jumping in. Zealots going to hold them off for the time being with their superior 323 upgrades versus the 1-2 the Lings have. That's brutal, man. That is just brutal. Mr. Grape. Need to target the Guardians that have already been plagued. Yeah, there we go. Sort of. This guy did not get targeted, but it worked out. All the Guardians died at the same time anyway. Totally fine. Yeah, Tyam sitting on 17,000 minerals and 2,000 gas is trying to throw up additional Stargates to try to keep up with what's going on here, but this slow strangle of top left corner is going pretty well. It's a very slow strangle because it is Big Game Hunters. And Big Game Hunters is nothing but slow strangles, man. I guess sometimes they end quickly, but more often than not, that's not what happens. Trying to bring some Ultras to the party. Again, they don't have the best upgrades. They got 3 armor and 1 attack. I mean, against Zealots, they're going to struggle, but carriers are trying to pick the Zealots off, kind of. Oh boy, Zealots are going again. Oh, getting the guys on gas here for Tyam. Tyam's going to get knocked down to 2 gas as well. Corsairs are here to fight against what? Exactly, Overlords? Sure, trying to supply block Beyonce here doesn't work super well. Have every one of these carriers been plagued? Yes. Si, senor, they have. Zealots just need to go up here and start taking down Zergtown. They're hanging out in the natural base, but getting up into the main would really do them a lot of good in trying to win this game. Hydras keep, well, they're still in stasis. I don't know, that could be a stasis from Tyam, but well, he's got some arbiters, so sure, why not? Oh, consuming overlords in a time of need here is Beyonce. Hey, the Zealots did the thing. Zealots did the thing. Just kind of A-moving up here. Yeah, look at the upgrades on these Zealots, man. They're doing great. Yeah, really bruising up those ultras. Like, having an ultra with 90 HP is almost worse than not having an ultra at all. It's just gonna die so quickly to whatever hits it next. It's not a good time. I love this carrier from Tyom. Forgotten, 14 kills, sitting down here at the 6 o'clock. More Dark Swarm, please. Save the Hydras. Let's go. Ooh, Corsairs very happily wiping out some of these Guardians. Yes. Wait, the Lings are free inside the Dark Swarm. Okay, just kidding. They're not anymore. There are some Zealots in here causing problems. Again, Lurker Spines will harm your allies in team games. So you gotta watch out for that. Some of these Spines are actually hitting Zealots and stuff. Yeah, we need a great Dark Swarm. Like here. Little Spawn Broodling getting tossed down from somewhere by... Oh, okay. So Grape's got his own Zerg army. Apparently? No? Wait, no. That's Jimrat's queen. That's that color. Oh, okay. Fair enough, I guess. Hey, there's a Dark Swarm being countered by Disruption Web. How many times have you seen that in your life? But yeah, anything in Dark Swarm is invincible here. Tyom's insistence on carriers is not exactly what he needs. Oh, the stacked up carriers taking splash damage from Corsairs. It doesn't kill them fast, but it is nice to see the splash damage affecting so hard there. Honestly, just kind of, I would A-move at this point with your Hydras. Tyom's income, the gas income especially, is bad. Beautiful Lurker positioning there inside that Dark Swarm, going after cannons more. The great 3 upgrades, 3 upgrades against these cannons is not going well. Hydra's inside the Dark Swarm, kids. You gotta get in there. He's still alive. Jimrat's still alive. We still have this battle going on. I love that Suzanne has just been sitting here developing a massive bank for an entire game. No one's really attacked Suzanne. Suzanne hasn't attacked anyone else. Taking this gas would be cool. I think that cannon's in range of it, though, so whatever. I don't know that Suzanne needs any more money. Maybe they do. Maybe they do. Where's my Dark Swarm is at against these carriers? Quick, stasis them again. Whop. Oh, absolutely sick stasis there, man. Like one carrier managed to stay out of the stasis. Maybe 2 or 3 based on the interceptor count here. Man, even 3 Hydras can't get through a cannon if there's only a couple of them. Cannon's a pretty good unit, turns out. So's the Sunken, though. Oh, Tyom finally building on the corpse of Babyfire in the top right. Smart stuff. Yeah, I mean, look, it's carriers. All you need is Dark Swarm Hydra for the rest of all time, and you can take everything down. But the Hydras alone are not going to do it. You there, Defilers. Beyonce is like, wow, I forgot to make Dark Swarm, and these carriers are kicking my butt. How did we not kill them? Because you forgot to make Dark Swarm, sir. And you continue to insist on not using Dark Swarms, sir. Jimrat on the counterattack. Little Dark Swarm Hydra of his own here. You're so lucky, bro. I stopped making Dark Swarm. So you're alive. Yeah, combination of Mr. Grape here assisting getting rid of Gym Rat's units. Very nicely done. Really didn't do any damage to Beyonce at all. I guess other than killing a base that maybe was here at some point. I don't actually know. These carriers, man. Insane number. 20 kill carrier in this group. And again, the Dark Swarm arrives. Hey, the scouts are doing the thing. And the plague is helping a lot with the thing. As Tyom gets knocked down to, my gosh, sub 100 supply. Beyonce's like, I got a tap. I have a flight to get to. You started a game of 2v2v2 Big Game Hunters with 40 minutes to go to your flight? Been off AC this whole time. Yeah, man, scouts. Where's Lucky Owl? Where's Toy Cop? They love their scouts. Yeah, so 62 supply for Time, 114 for Gym Rat. Ultras, better upgrades, 3 armor now, 4 with their native 1. Tyom's like, I need gas. I need so much gas. And all my Stargates are here. A bunch of them are unpowered, which is not the greatest. Man, what a scene. Lurker eggs, Hydras, Ultras, catching plagues, fighting Hydra Zealots combined. Gym Rat, 100 supply. Tyom at 59. Just completely wiping somebody else, hard to do. Why is this Nexus dead? What happened there? I guess maybe the carriers flew through and killed it, but there's debris. Yeah, every carrier that gets built, the mass scout army that has speed now and has 2-3-1 upgrades is just gonna wipe them out. Supply blocking Gym Rat, not a bad idea. Gonna be a little tough to do. Maybe don't attack the Hydras with your scout army though, sir. Not recommended behavior. Unlimited power came back from the dead, y'all. Unlimited power was dead and rebuilt because it's a team situation and the other team was a more pressing matter and is back up to maxed out supply. I'm really shocked Suzanne hasn't gotten a 400 supply army unless that's a specific rule for this 2v2v2 match that if you do that, you get banned from future ones. Beyonce did talk about allying incorrectly can get you banned from future matches. So that's good to know. Hey, look, Dark Swarm. That's all we need. That's it. Maybe the scouts, too. Like, the scouts are super useful. There they are, sniping down Stargates. How cool are they? Tyom, 50 supply. Guess what his production tab is, everyone? A Zealot and an Arbiter, and he's trying to get his Fleet Beacon back. Dude, carriers are not for you in this game, sir. I know for a long time carriers have been for you, but they're not for you. That is bad. Hey, Scout's actually winning a Hydra battle. I think they were trying to attack the Lurkers instead because they're dumb. But, Scout's kind of getting some work done here against these 3-1. Okay. Gym Rat's refusal to upgrade his units is killing me today. At least he's got 3-2 on the Ultras now. And he's working on chitinous plating. I don't know if it's going to work for him. Oh, man, that was a massacre. Like, I don't know if he's going to be able to take advantage of the power of chitinous plating today, but maybe. Ow. Ow. Where are you going? I'm going to follow this guy on his journey of wonder. Where is he going? He's going to kill a Hydra and then stay put. Okay. That's cool, I guess. Gym Rat, 400 gas. Little disruption web getting tossed down on these lurkers. Fantastic, fancy stuff. Hey! Remember that carrier that Tyum forgot about? He's back. And he's so dead. Rest in peace, carrier. Yeah, man. Gym Rat here. 400 gas, 7,000 minerals. No more income. Coming for the future here. I like that Beyonce is just like, well, I'm lurkers. The scouts are supposed to be able to deal with the carriers, and he's not wrong about that. This scout group dealing with the carriers would be awesome. I mean, friggin' unlimited power being back up is not great. And, okay, target fire 1. Target fire 2. Target fire 3. Kind of lost the target fire, guys, but enemy orbiters going down is pretty good, too. Yeah, man. Gym Rat, 2 total supply. No drones remaining. If you kill this final hive of his, he cannot come back here. But the lurkers need to actually get up and kill this hive, though, dudes. Guys, we're too worried about taking out unlimited power now. We're not even worried about these lurkers anymore. We're going to leave them to die. I guess. Ah, it's so sad. It is so sad. Oh, stasis from unlimited power. Catches all of the scouts of Mr. Grape here. No, but seriously, you're letting Gym Rat back in the game just like you let unlimited power back in the game. I love the shield batteries, though. Those are really fun. Okay. You know what actually might be useful here would be a bunch of Devourers for Beyonce. This Dark Swarm stuff is kind of working, but it's sort of hit and miss and not exactly getting everything done that it needs to. Sniping High Templar with your Scout Army. Oh, great Plague, but eating some Storms and the Scout Army is getting wiped out. But guess what? There's a new Scout Army on the premises. Nice. Very nice. Why could they see them? They're an obs? Look at these scouts deep into enemy territory. Finding a spot where the cannons aren't protecting these carriers. None of them are plagued, so this is going to take a little bit more time. But man, look at the chunky damage they're getting off on these guys. Oh, trying to bring some more carriers back to keep the newly created carriers alive. I have to go soon, says Beyonce. Suzz. Well, you guys aren't actually killing people. You've been doing a ton of damage to people, but you haven't killed anybody but LQ yet. Gotta kill 12, but he's in the top right now as well. You left him here to do that as well. You guys all allied, says Gym Rat. Suzanne is AFK, I'm guessing. Although the APM's 70, so like, I don't know. Some of you are chatting on all. Maybe Beyonce. Maybe Beyonce is chatting on all. Who knows? I don't know. Suzanne just watching Netflix. I believe it. I believe you're watching Netflix. Oh, another thing I really enjoyed was Nimona recently. It's based on a webcomic that I really enjoyed from like 2012 that I read. It's about a shape-shifting person named Nimona who wants to team up with a disgraced knight in a kingdom called Ballister the Bold, or Bold-Hearted or something. And the shenanigans they get into. It's really good. Like, really heartfelt. Very funny. Chloe Grace Moretz voices Nimona. And Riz Ahmed voices the knight in the Netflix adaptation. Really enjoyed it. Really recommended it. I can really recommend it too. Anyway, another carrier down. So this might be the death of Jim Rat. Let's see if Jim Rat dies here, huh? Jim Rat is supply blocked forever. All of his drones are dying because he doesn't have a burrow. Suzanne's like, don't kill me, Blue. Wait. Why not? Whatever. Jim Rat's dead. Well, actually, no. Jim Rat's up here, too. Just kidding. Jim Rat may very well somehow miraculously stay alive here. Oh, here we go again. Scouts versus carriers on battle. Stop me if you've heard this one before. Unlimited powers like I'm alone and Suzanne's alone. Well, maybe you guys should team up. Be team members. Make your own team if your original team didn't work out. I think that's fine. It's like found family, right? Like some people have families that totally suck or are abusive and like bad people. And if you find a new group of friends or people to be your new family, that's awesome. I support that. Or, you know, maybe they're just additional to your already awesome family. I'm okay with that too. Family is what you decide it is. That's my call. Alright, I don't know why these scouts are coming down here. Are you? Oh, this. Oh, and they got stasis. Alright, man, stasis. Falcon's least favorite thing in all of StarCraft Brood War is stasis, y'all. It's just... It just delays. It drags battles out longer than they need to. And doesn't resolve anything, ever. Blue, says Suzanne. Ally me. Why would a blue ally you? What about unlimited power, though? What about him doing it? Dude, focus. Focus, dudes. Oh, another stasis, this time from Grape. Still not killing. I mean, they've depowered all these Stargates. That counts for something. And still haven't killed this base of Gym Rats today. No wonder this game's almost an hour long. Man. I mean, look. This is moderately high-level big game hunters. This isn't like Flash and Jaedong and Bisu have a big game hunters, right? But, I don't know, the spell usage has been pretty good. The macro's been alright. Some players are definitely weaker than others, but it's an 8-player game. Of course some are going to be weaker than others. Man, adding Zealots and DTs into this against the Dark Swarm is really smart. Hey, 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 look at this. Look at Beyonce mind-controlling carriers. Or not Beyonce, sorry. Suzanne mind-controlling carriers. But they're red, so it freaked me out. Mind control this one. Get him. Yeah! Now he's going to die to his own cannons. It looks like red, yellow, and blue all allied, said Jim Rat. I have a flight to catch, says Beyonce. Yeah, you said that like 15 minutes ago. This is not your day, is it? I love that Jim Rat throws a parasite on one of the carriers because why not? I thought there was a parasite, but I don't know where it is. Okay. So Suzanne's definitely allied here. Beyonce is mad at turtling pink time. I mean, Tyom's been sending carriers out. I don't know if that counts as turtling at all. I also don't know why all these cannons exist for Mr. Great, because this base is dead without all these cannons. Like 100,000,000% dead without these cannons. It doesn't matter. Alright, so Suzanne has basically turned the tide here. And has decided that... Oh, hold on. Just kidding. 3v2 or 4v2, says Jim Rat. Maybe Suzanne... Ah! Suzanne tapped! Never mind! I thought Suzanne had changed the balance of power. But Suzanne hadn't done that at all. Are we still battling down here eternally? Scouts with 333 upgrades versus carriers with 333 upgrades. Really, the scouts should be winning here, but pretty good carrier micro. Falling back to these cannons, not a bad idea. And another stasis. Fantastic. Great. Just exactly what we wanted here was another stasis. I mean, do you want to try to kill these cannons with your scouts while you wait? No, probably not. Okay. So now look, yes, there's defense here. There are literally scouts in your base. I'll kill 9, says Beyonce. All right. Sounds like an, it's a goal. It's a goal you can have. Are we out? No, still not out of stasis. It's the longest thing ever. Hey, we're out of stasis. Immediately, like 3 carriers die. See? It's the power of not stasis. It's really good. Alright, Beyonce making the most of Dark Storm Hydra for the last hour, it feels like. Definitely that. Oh, Tyom's going Argus Talisman too. Tyom has a Dark Archon in the midst. Yeah, man. Storm. There any Reavers in here? Yep, a line of Reavers ready for these Hydras if they get close enough. Yeah, RJB was in my Discord server the other day. If you want to join the Discord server, by the way, there's probably a link in the description. If not, ask me for when I'll get you in there. He was complaining about a fastest map game that he played with a turtling Protoss who just turtled with Storm cannons and Reavers. And it took like 3 hours to break it because the Protoss was really good, but really just turtling. It's kind of what unlimited power is right now. I mean, look, the carriers have been busting out. They've been attacking Beyonce's base. Absolutely true. Apparently, Jim Rat's building a hatchery over here. Inside Suzanne's base, Susanne's base. I guess it is more of a Susan, isn't it? That's a little bit more Gen Z hilarious than I thought it was. Yeah, the slow, inexorable march. Beyonce's got some queens. I don't know for what purpose exactly. I don't know if they're here for ensnare. Not bad against carriers. Keeping them from being able to micro away from you is not bad. Tyom's getting mind control. Second time we've seen that come through the production tab today. Oh, nice plague on this grouping of buildings. That's fantastic. Disruption web on the cannons, and then just trying to jump right on these carriers, man. Just right on them. How's it going? Oh, they got stasis. Of course they did. Yeah, well, anticlimactic stasis ending again. Boo, stasis. We should ban stasis from team games like this. Honestly, guys. How exciting was that? And then it wasn't exciting at all. We just have to sit here. And meanwhile, Tyom's just back here rebuilding, back up to 100 supply. Going back into carriers, which is all he knows. Man, Beyonce's units lost tab today is going to be like 1,000,000. Can you help? I gotta go, says Beyonce. Who's been saying this since, again, the 40-minute mark of this match. I mean, be early with it, I guess. Like, if you have to go, announce it early on and keep announcing it. It's another Parasite sound. Surprised he hasn't killed this assimilator yet. You think that'd be important. Really need that gas, dude. You have no gas income because Protoss owns all the gas in the top right. You lost all this. Honestly, I would take down the assimilator first, but okay. I mean, what else do we expect from a guy who hasn't given his melee units +3 attack in an hour, you know? Another stasis goes down. Stasis carriers are always kind of fun to look at, I guess. Why not? Just the Reavers, man. The Storm hasn't really been happening as much anymore, but the Reavers are getting some serious connections, as expected. Beyonce is like, 200 APM for an hour is a lot of APM, man. This is a very, very tiring game of StarCraft to be in. Yeah, these Hydras somehow set up directly in between the two Dark Swarms, and then I guess you go in the Dark Swarm, it wears off, and the Reavers get shots, and Beyonce's like, I'm out. Soon. Yeah, this is bonkers. This is just truly, truly insane stuff today. I mean, when it was just carriers, I felt like it should have been over sooner, but seriously, these Reavers are adding a whole nother another wrinkle into this whole deal. Look at him building more cannons. I really have to catch a flight, says Beyonce. Okay, cool. Hey, look at that. Mr. Grape has his own carrier army. Unlimited power is a professional turtle. I mean, kind of. It's big game hunters, though. Like, it's what it is. Unlimited power says, I can't disagree. I am a professional turtler. Ooh, plague on buildings that are warping in. Very fun stuff. All right. Ready for the stasis battles? I might have to make a new rule that if you send me a replay, it can't have more than like 2 or 3 stasises, because this is just ridiculous. It really is. I am shocked. I am shocked that Mr. Grape didn't catch a stasis there. I mean, he could. There's an arbiter over this way. In fact, there are 2 arbiters over this way. Ah, the stasis wore off. Guess what? We're going to get another one. You ready for it? You ready for it? Wait, where are you going? Hey, there's the stasis. There it is. Beyonce supporting with the power of Hydralisks and Acid Spore from Devourers, and kind of getting some friendly fire splash there, though. Again, that's a concern, is the friendly fire splash of the Acid Spore attack. Reavers, he says. Well, if that's not chaos, I don't know what is. Print screen. Yeah, absolutely bonkers banana pants. Come on, Devourers, get in there. Direct attacks on the carriers. Our guy Tyom's back, 156 supply. Oh, wiping out Grapes, attempting getting his own Zerg army. Oh, Defensive Storm is back for unlimited power. Yeah, Beyonce down to 115 supply, 100 minerals, 400 gas. Really should probably have more than 35 drones at this point of the game, just a thought. Wait, did the main Nexus die for unlimited power? Can't. Yes, they got it. They sniped it. Okay, so unlimited power is running out of cash. Seems impossible, but he is. Only 2,000 mineral or gas in the bank. About 10,000 minerals, which seems like a lot. But if you don't have any gas, you can't replace your carriers that easily. Oh, counterattack here from Grape, going after this little setup of Tyom's that, well, he's had for a while. In fact, it's his main. He had to rebuild it, though, at some point. Gym Rat's trying to build on the corpse of Sasan. Still kind of teching up here, sort of. Not a lot of cash for it. Beyonce says, I think we got this, Mr. Grape. I think we do. And I don't know. I don't know if that's the case, though. Unlimited power still maxed out. Still mining because there's a secondary nexus up here. The mining path is very snake-like. I mean, the video game snake, less actual snakes. Oh, another stasis on both sides. Cold Warded, everyone. Are Cold Wars exciting? No, never. Oh, another re-stasis. And another stasis because why not? If you're a member of the channel, which you can do by clicking the join button down below, you can use different emojis that are only part of this channel, including the because why not emoji, which is one of my favorites because I say it a lot. Tyom in here trying to clear out all the cannons that Grape set up there a while ago. Stasis again just prolonging this game with an insane amount of prolongation. More stasis getting tossed down. More storms getting stormed down. The dreaded Plague Acid Spray combo arrives again. The Dark Swarm count heavy. The Reaver count not heavy. Actually, out of Scarabs, these Reavers are. just kidding, this guy's not. Getting some of these hits down. Unlimited power down to 143 supply, pulling further away from his tech structures, his unit producing structures. These Reavers are just putting in all of the work. All of it. Tyom's at 212 supply. Tyom building Zerg army. Somewhere. Oh, right here. Okay. Might be a problem here for Beyonce and Mr. Grape. The absolute slow death of unlimited power today has been, well, we're just gonna say it's very slow. Beyonce calls it GG. He has, like, no minerals because still 40 workers. GG says Beyonce, I gotta go. GG says Gym Rat. Black, you're the best turtler I've ever seen. Good storms. Good defiler work, says Gym Rat. GG says unlimited power. Why are you leaving? He said he's got a flight, dude. He said that like 18 times in this game. Ally out, says unlimited power. No, all the Dark Archons! No, why? Unlimited power calls it GG, but no. I'm allied, boys. I'm okay with that, but I'm not really alive, says Gym Rat. So right now, it's unlimited power versus Tyom. I think if this game ends without a victor, I'm going to be a little upset, Mr. Beyonce. Pink, are you going to ally? Why would Tyom ally? And that's it. All right. All right, dude. I understand you had a flight and everything, but seriously. Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. Like, that was an amazing 1 hour and 12 minute big game hunters, but come on, dude. Tyom, 212 supply versus Beyonce's 79 supply and whatever grape supply was at the end there. I think these are all, no, not carriers belonging to the Beyonce team. All right, I'm going to unequivocally declare Tyom to be the winner. Because he's got 212 supply, unlimited power, cannot hold out against the bank of Tyom. Well, his bank is a little bit higher with minerals. But yeah, all right. So well done, Tyom. Very, very well done. Oh, what a mess. What an absolute mess that was. 949,000 points for Mr. The Grape here today. Beyonce produced the most by like 500, lost the most by like 400. 1,299 Zerg units died today. Understandable. And then resources. Beyonce outspent everybody but Mr. Grape. So again, pretty good team. That was something to be sure, but wow. Big game hunters. I just wow. I'm just going to say wow there. So well done, Tyom, getting the win. Lost your main base almost like 3 or 4 times. Average APM 81 today. Protoss doesn't need that much. Did add some Zealots and DTs into the comp to try to deal with the whole Darkstorm Hydra thing, which was really smart. And then just the inability of Beyonce and the Grapist to actually kill anybody but LQ was really disappointing. I mean, they were 2v1ing people a bunch and just couldn't quite pull it off, so. GG overall. What a match. And that's going to be it for me today. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw, what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.